Morning. Don't know where you are, but where I am. It's early. The world's still stretching. The coffee's hot. And the signals are already coming in. Let's take a look before the day starts making demands. This is Signal Check with Adrian North. It's Friday, August 14th. Still dark outside for some of you. The inbox hasn't exploded yet. We've got that little window where things are knowable before they start moving too fast. 6 signals this morning, 3 of them worth your immediate attention. The rest, well, you'll see. Let's get into it. Lazarus Group, that's North Korea's A-team when it comes to cyber operations, just got caught exploiting a Windows 0 day before Microsoft even knew it existed. They used it to gain system-level access. That's the keys to the kingdom. Full control. And then they deployed a backdoor the researchers haven't seen before. Microsoft patched it now, obviously, but here's the thing. The time between when Lazarus found it and when the patch dropped, they own those systems completely. This is why nation-state groups are different from regular criminals. They don't just smash and grab, they settle in, they wait. If you're running Windows infrastructure and you haven't patched this week, do that today. Speaking of infrastructure, hackers just breached a Polish power plant, not through the internet, through a private cellular network. They got into the control systems and they shut down a turbine, just turned it off. This is one of those stories that sounds like a movie plot until you realize it actually happened. Private cellular networks are supposed to be isolated, harder to reach. Didn't matter. The attackers found a way in and demonstrated they could disrupt physical operations. Energy infrastructure is a soft target right now. We keep learning that the hard way. No word yet on attribution, but the sophistication here, this wasn't some kid with a laptop. The VMware vCenter. Critical remote code execution flaw. SecC 2ver26593 sen. It just got patched and it's already being exploited in the wild. Attackers are using it to deploy a reverse SSH tool, which is exactly what it sounds like. They plant a backdoor that lets them tunnel back into your systems whenever they want. The vulnerability is in the syslog server component, and if you're running vCenter, you need to know this patch exists. Because the people exploiting it, they're not waiting. They're already scanning for unpatched systems. This is one of those 48-hour windows where you either move fast or you become the cautionary tale in next month's incident report. All right, shift gears for a second. Anthropic just started watermarking text generated by Claude. Makes sense, they want a way to prove their AI wrote something. Took about 3 days for the internet to flood with watermark removers. Open source projects, paid services, all claiming they can strip the watermark and make AI text undetectable. Here's a catch, almost none of them can prove they actually work. One project already has 4,500 stars on GitHub. Doesn't mean it does what it says. It's security theater, but for AI detection. The bigger story here, we're watching an arms race in real time. Anthropic builds a detector, someone builds a defeater, round and round. And nobody's sure yet if any of this actually holds up under scrutiny. Quick detour into the physical world. New Balance released their 2026 running shoe lineup, and Runner's World just did a full breakdown. Trail shoes, trainers, super shoes for racing. If you've been waiting to replace your worn-out pair, this is your buying guide. New Balance has been quietly eating market share from the bigger names. They've figured out how to make shoes that feel good for long miles and don't fall apart. Comfort and durability. Novel concept. Not everything has to be a carbon-plated rocket. Sometimes you just want something that works on a Tuesday morning. And one more from the running world, because it's oddly useful. A coach shared a weird trick for making long runs feel easier, and it protects your teeth. You hum. Just hum while you're running. Sounds ridiculous, right? But it works. Humming forces you to breathe through your nose, which regulates effort and keeps you from going too hard too early. And if you've been eating gels or chews, it boosts saliva production, which is better for your teeth than letting all that sugar just sit there. It's one of those things that sounds like pseudoscience until you try it and realize, actually helps. Low-tech performance hacks still have a place. That's Signal Check for today. Close the tabs, step outside, the day's waiting. We'll talk again next time.